7 warning signs that your liver is overwhelmed with toxins. The liver is one of the organs involved in the body's cleaning process. It filters and removes toxins that travel in the bloodstream. A properly functioning liver is key to enjoying a high quality of life. After all, in addition to other things, it plays a part in metabolism as well as in the production of certain hormones. The problem is that bad lifestyle habits and exposure to polluted areas deteriorate the liver and lead to several problems. The organ ends up reducing its capacity to purify the body and, little by little, it gives off warning signs that warn us that it's not healthy. The biggest problem is that many people ignore the situation and they don't respond to the problem in time because they confuse the signs with other illnesses. This is why we want to talk about these 7 warning signs that indicate trouble in the liver. Don't miss the signs. 1. Unexplainable weight gain. Excessive buildup of toxins in the liver interferes with its capacity to help digest fats. This interference affects the process that removes fats from the body. This condition makes it difficult to maintain a healthy weight, even if you're following a diet low in calories. The body stores toxic fat cells and later distributes them throughout the body because the organ is unable to process them. Chronic fatigue. A constant feeling of tiredness, or experiencing the symptoms of chronic fatigue, are also signals that the liver is overwhelmed with toxins. This combination of the reactions occur because the liver's inability to complete its functions leads to metabolic complications. It can lead to pain, inflammation and other problems that reduce our ability to complete everyday tasks. Sweating and body odor. Although many of us don't notice, the liver's functions are also connected to body temperature and odor. The difficulties brought on by toxin buildup can cause excessive sweating and unpleasant body odors. Sweating and odors are results of the body's quest to regulate temperature because it heats up when fighting against toxic agents and bacteria. Cystic acne. A sudden outbreak of acne can indicate a hormonal problem or a failure in the hepatic system. If pimples are big, inflamed and tends to scar, what's causing it might very well have something to do with a liver malfunction. In general, those who suffer from this skin problem usually have difficulties controlling their acne due to toxin retention in their liver. You need to find a way to purify the liver in order to cure it completely. Allergies. Because toxins reduce the liver's abilities to purify itself, it results in an autoimmune reaction that causes allergic reactions. Antibodies detect when something isn't right and, immediately, attack the allergens that affect the body. If the organ begins to fail and sees itself unable to carry out this function, the body stores too much histamine and leads to consequences like sensation of inflammation, itching all over the body, headaches, nasal congestion. 6. Gastroesophageal reflux. Gastroesophageal reflux may be a common occurrence for indigestion and stomach problems, but it can also flag a problem in the liver. When the organ fails to function properly, the blood's pH levels shift and lead to too much acidity. The inability to control the pH levels irritate the stomach lining and weaken the sphincter, which traps acidic juices. Bad breath. When bad breath turns into a persistent problem in spite of having good oral hygiene habits, it might have something to do with the liver. Bad breath could be a result of complications in processing the toxins that the liver needs to filter out of the blood. When the liver slows down its functions, waste builds up in its tissue and, in many patients, causes an unpleasant mouth odor. It can even leave a light metal taste in the mouth if the liver is overwhelmed with heavy metals. Do you have any of the symptoms mentioned above? If so, contact your doctor to find out if you have a liver problem. Furthermore, improve your dietary habits and try to ingest drinks and foods that help the detoxification process.